Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah. And this is the message that the Lord God has given unto me to give unto you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'll tell you read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophet is talking heaven down, and the Lord God tells Zerubbabel, here's Zerubbabel. I'm going to use you sitting down that sitting there going. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Go out, send my messenger, he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom he seeks shall start to come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom he delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 6. Go out, shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the horse to the children back and forth, the horse back to the children. He shall come and strike to a quick order of voice. The prophet says, speak out. All right. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to Horeb. If you don't go back to Horeb, you'll be just like I was. A damn fool. Boys, the hurting thing. To go get their educations. Go get their studies and be in that Christianity all the many years. And don't have none of God in it. None of it. None of it. And all one waiting for the judgment. Okay. We'll see there. We'll see who word gonna stand. Yours of God. We can see. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. The Lord had controversy with the inhabitants of the land because there's no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying, killing and stealing and committing adultery. I tell you what that. All right. And committing adultery. I got broke up there. And they break out and blood touches blood, and therefore should the land mourn. Therefore should the land mourn. I'll be careful. And everyone that dwelleth therein should languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes in the sea also should be taken away. Yet no man strive nor reprove enough for they people, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests. Therefore should thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. I will destroy thy mother. Yep. Oh, God not playing. All right. God isn't playing, man. Okay. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they have rejected. They have rejected knowledge. I also reject thee. Thou should be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. The law. You know the day the law is done away with. Yeah, where plead for more dollars. Thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children, as they were increased, so sin against me. Therefore will I change their glory to shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their hearts on their iniquity. And there should be like people, like priests. Now punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. All right, well, all I can do is let them. All right, well, you go ahead on there. Although you keep on saying to me like it's going to change, and it's not going to change enough. Because God showed me to y'all once again today how wicked and evil. No. Because I told you that once before. I told y'all that once before that like not go to the store and stuff. Now I see these people sneaking, not the parents, these are the children. Yeah, these are the children of it. And they're sneaking around and peeping around the corner looking at me like I'm coming up for a steal, rob, or do something. And then no, we can't do nothing about it because Jesus already told you. It's in them. You try and get something out of them that's in them. They came and stole this land. Then after they stole the land, they went and stole the people. Did they not do that? All right then. And so you try and get something out of them. It's in them people. It's in them. You can't get that out unless God change a man's heart or makes his heart not be changed. So the same thing that the parents was doing me when I was younger, now the children are doing it to me as I'm older. And you think God's not going to judge them for this? Come on, man. Come on, man. You wasting your time. All that killing and stuff that they're doing is in them. It's in them. And unless God drive it out their heart, it's not going to go out their heart. Okay, well, you go ahead on then. So I hear people say, we can do this, we can do it. You can't do nothing. The best thing for you to do is obey the voice, keep the commandment, and let God go ahead on destroy them off the world, because other than that, they plan on keeping doing the same thing over and over and over again. They're teaching their children to do it. That's why Lord God, that's why, let me read it to you again. No, let me read it to you again. Listen to what you say. No, it's right there. Therefore should thou fall in the day, and the prophet also should fall with thee in the night. I will what? I will destroy thy mother. Right? Why? Because she's teaching you to do evil and wrong. How else the children are doing that? It's telling you. All right. Zephaniah, gather yourself together. Gather yourself together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire. Before the decree, bring forth. Before the day pass as the shaft. Before the fierce anger of the Lord come on you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. And so God tells them that. No, they don't want to do that. They're still doing the same thing as their parents do. And they're copying off their parents. So God gonna kill them. Gonna kill them all. That's why this the warning go out. That was the warning go out. I'm just letting you know. You know, that's why they keep all that on television. Now the children come out the same thing. Yep, same thing. Just like that innocent boy that went to the wrong door. And Esau shot him down. It's in Esau. You try to, can a leopard change his spot? Can the Ethiopian change the color of his skin? All right, then. So Lord tell you people can't change. All right. Well, then why you looking at the wrong thing? They put that out there, gun violence. Right. And how they got the guns. And the Afro-American and the black got the guns and the ghettos and the slums, and they're killing everybody with guns. Now, one time, you mentioned the people that make the guns and who really then became billionaires, trillionaires off the guns. You're not saying nothing about them. All right. I'm just telling you what you do. And then you put it on there. Well, it's not the gun. It's the person that has the gun in his hand. Really? So if the gun was never made, then what the person would do? Oh, no, he'll find another way to kill him. We won't be killing him with that. All right. Well, you going on them, bro? You know more than God. Yeah. Because that's what they be doing. That's what they always debating and everything. Don't worry. God going to kill them all. All the sinners. No. He already told you. Well, let's go there. Because they say, well, we're going to get away with it. You're not getting away with nothing. All right. Now I'm going to show them that. Those with their gun violence. I'm talking about Israel people with their gun violence. All right. Nope. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's see. All right. No, wait a minute. No, just wait. Give me time. Yeah. We're going to, all right. No, they got a lot. I thought they would just have a little bit, but they got a lot of it out there. Because we don't put no separation in it. Y'all put separation in it. Now I'm coming who to wait a minute. They putting separation in. There's no separation in. No. Wait a minute. Let me get it off. Yeah. Well, I'll put this one else. Yeah, because they no. Let's continue on. I'll put it up there. Brother Shezal wanted to put it on YouTube. I'll put it on Facebook. They can put the same thing on YouTube. The same script I'm posting on Facebook. They can go to YouTube. No, we got another one. All right. No. Violence. Let me see. Violence. No, wait a minute. That's it. Oh, man, now what I'm doing. Be patient. Be patient. I'm going to get it. Yeah. Because they think they're going to get away with it. All right? No. Now, wait a minute. Oh. No, I'm trying. No. Wait a minute. Strange. Because I'm spelling it right. This. No. Wait a minute. Because I don't put it down there. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just getting rough on me today. All right. Let's see. Let me see. No, because I know where I'm going at. Mm-hmm. Threshold. All right. God already told you what he's going to do. There you go. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Zephaniah chapter 1. All right. Put it on preacher. Somebody posted that on. No. 7, 8, 9. I'll post it on. Somebody can post it on. Yeah, somebody can post it on. Let's see what she said. All right. No, they're gonna post that for you. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round and round his people from henceforth and even forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous be put forth their hands in iniquity. So commit iniquity, God on judge. No, I'm going back. Let me read this. Because you're not getting away. None of them getting away. They're not getting away with it, and you're not getting away. All right. Not getting away with it. Israel, not getting away with it. But thus shall you deal with them. You shall destroy their altars, break down their images, cut down their groves, burn their graven images with fire. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you. The Lord chose you because you were more in number than any people. For you were fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, because you were keep the oath which he has sworn unto your father, that the Lord brought you. No, let her go because she'll get it. Gotta give her time. Yeah. To his father, they had brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage for the hand of Pharaoh, Egyptian. May the Lord God bless the public, some mighty man of value. Yeah. For the right of the wicked should not rest upon the lot of the righteous. These the righteous put their hands in iniquity. No, because I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to think of something. Now let me put this up there. All right. So God already told you, because not let these people go unpunished. God not letting them go unpunished. Israel should not go unpunished. No. Those out there wearing that strange apparel, they're not going to go unpunished. Hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord God, for the day of the Lord is at hand. For the Lord has prepared a sacrifice and has bid his guests. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that will punish the princes, the kings, children, and all such are clothed with strange apparel. In the same day also I punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. And that's what Israel is doing right now. For that gun violence and all that popping and all that. And thank God will let them go unpunished. No, it's not. All right. All got to pay. All wickedness, all evil, all unrighteousness. You can't get away with it. Can't get away with it. Anyway, no, because not just talking about, I'm talking about them all. I'm not just talking about some, I'm talking about all of them. Yeah. Even though they put that on the news and make Esau now think that it's such this horror out there, because they've been doing it. They've been doing it, newspaper, television, radio, and film, everything, and show how violent Israel is. But who did they learn it from? Who did they learn it from? Israel like that. They learn it from what does the Torah say? Why? At least you learn their ways, and they have learned all the ways of the heathen. All the ways of the heathen they have learned. All the ways of the heathen that they have learned. Doubt. Well, let it go. She'll learn. Give her time. She'll learn. Come on, Donager. Host your song, Donager. All right. So anyway, God not let them get away with it. No, because they killed that and they killed. No, they put it on there. They're not gonna let them run. They're not gonna let them run off television. When Israel does something, it'll run all week, 2 weeks, months. And when Esau does something, they'll run the day or two. But they don't cut that off. They don't cut it off. And hope that you forget about it. That's what they're doing. All right. Do good, O Lord, to those that be good, and them that are upright in their heart. That's what we're going at. That's starting late, but don't worry about it. That's what we're doing at. I wait to down your post. I had a dream of my dearest mother this morning. She was in pain. And in her life, she had cancer. She was speaking to me, and she had been smoking weed. And when she spoke, I couldn't understand what she was saying. She was in the kitchen standing at the sink when she spoke to me. But I don't remember the words. All I remember was that she was in pain. And the next scene I was in with my dear mother. No, and some people in their faces were blurred. Mm-mm. In a restaurant, the table was near the wall, and the walls were covered with mirrors. And the table was sitting there was a large square table, and there were people, including my mom, and my mom was sitting on the opposite side of the table facing me. And there was no sitting room at our table. There was 5 people, each side of the square table. Everyone was dressed, and the table was set. No, anybody can read this dream. Yeah, you can't, but they can. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, but no food. Everyone dressed and the table was set, but no food was waiting while we was waiting, the man at the table requested my mother to sing as in her living life. She sung and had a beautiful voice. I used to love to hear her sing in the house. It was made for me to feel happy. But on this occasion, my dream, she wasn't well and in pain. We had the man sitting next to her. The requested song was Older Gentleman. I don't know what relation he was to her. He said, I want you to sing that song that you used to sing when you were young. So my mother that was handing the microphone while she sat. Then he got up to help her. Now I could see she could stand. She got up. She was in pain, but she stood. That was the other one supposed to play. Nobody else I'm supposed to. Got up to help her out of her seat and she could stand. She got up. She was in pain, but she stood. Started singing an old tune, but I can't remember the song. And switches to familiar place and unfamiliar people. I don't know anyone in the city, and everything was new to me. I just traveled from place to place, and I observed the people, and I noticed that everywhere I went, the Hebrew mom, it was groomed and clean, but they had no partners, no men. They was always sitting alone or standing at the bus stop alone. There was men there, but they were Spanish men, no Hebrew men could comfort or love the Hebrew women. And I observed this in a strange city to me and made me feel sad that I didn't see Hebrew men. I thought to myself, we need our men. Uh-uh. There were no men to be found. What a shame because we need them. And then the only choice that these women had was Spanish men. So I thought to myself, I would never want any other man. This is no choice without the Hebrew man. But I met a lady in the city. No, I met a lady in the city. Mm-hmm. Met a lady in the city, Hebrew, and I went to her house, and she had a sister there, and her mother passed, and it didn't seem, your word is messed up. Hebrew. We just went over Hebrew yesterday. Had passed, and they didn't seem to know how to cook, and they said that they was really didn't have much to eat, but when they opened up the cabinet, I could see that it was full, but because they didn't cook. Since the mother passed, everything had gotten old in their cupboard. And some things looked like they were bugs in the food and the switches. Uh-uh. Everybody be patient. All right. And the switches. They don't want me to say this. Oh, I don't know why. All right. Uh-uh. some things look like they were bugs in the food. And the switches to another scene. I'm on a bus with the same lady. She asked me, did I know anyone that could get her some weed that she had? No, she hadn't had in a long time. I said, no, I don't. There's a lot of people on the bus, and I get old and just start walking down the street. On Sunday, it seemed like downtown, Seaside. That dreaming in shelter apartments. Mm-hmm. Book of Isaiah. He's not sure it to you. Belshazzar. Someone talked to me this morning in my sleep. It was unknown names, and I repeated it. Then I asked, what does it mean? No answer, but when I woke up, the whole lady told me Japanese poet that was at the end. The part I repeated was given to 31:6. Please go there. 31:6. 31:6. Deuteronomy 31:6. Let's see what it says. 31:6. Be strong and good courage, and fear not, nor be afraid of them. The Lord that God, He is that doeth go with thee, and He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. All right. No, it's very good. Very, very, very good. No, because you got to be tried. Yeah, got to be tried. That's all I can tell you. You got to be tried. Don't worry. That's why I told you, don't worry about it. I'm with you. I remember I was in the car, but I wasn't driving. There was two people in the back. And I was on the left passenger side. My friend who was like my brother was driving. And this dream means much younger than me. And as he's driving, I drive by a park, see through my window. That kids, they are going out of school and they are playing in the park. I saw vans of heavily armed police car. That's for it's summertime. It's summertime. After school, it's going to happen. Heavily armed policemen watching them at the station in the park. I wonder at them. Then I noticed my friend was going fast. There was a turn. I knew that he wasn't going to make it. Possibly crash into the big truck. I cracked the window open a little so we all could escape it. And it was like I knew it was going to happen. When we did crash, we went over the lake in midair, and I caught my friend. And I hugged him right tight to me so he wouldn't die. And I was very calm. And I told him that I got him, and when we crashed, I wasn't home at all. And, because I had my window open a little. There's a lot in there, but I had my window open a little. It was easy to exit the car, so everyone in the crash got out through my side. Next thing I'm getting out of the car with my mother and my father, and I was talking to my dad about what happened. And I drew it in the same virtually situation. And I remember in the storehouse with a friend. I don't remember his face or anything, but I remember looking at the seeds in the store. The seeds in the store. All right. Let's see what the seeds in the store are. All right. Mm-mm. And I remember seeing different types of seeds because it was the time of year for planting. Remember, you just asked about when the plant. You just been asking about when to plant. Now he told you when to plant the seed. Right. After the children get out of school. The children get out of school next month, May. That's when they get out of school. Yep. Yep. So he told you when to plant. It was time of the year for planting now. And I saw the starter pack of seeds to growing season, one for the summer season harvest and one fall season harvest. So one pack, he just asked God, now he didn't show it to you. One pack said long roots, and I also remember seeing lemongrass seeds. That's why I told you what lemongrass is for. Right, so get you some lemongrass. Now we got to make lemongrass tea. Oh no, it's very healthy. When I tell you something, go Google it. And the health, type in the health benefits of lemongrass. It's going to come up. But they're still doing it. And wanted to buy some seeds after next thing, the whole different aisle. I was getting cans to donate to people. My friends was helping me. I couldn't see his face. And then this elder Catholic lady, he saw Catholic, they asked me directions to the church nearby. He would tell me a lot of things I couldn't get any words in to tell her that she would be much better off returning to God on her own. So I just told her where the church is because I knew she wouldn't let me talk or listen. The next thing, I was in a house nearby. Wherever I got food, I walked in because this was where I wanted to give the food. Then there was two Esau females, my age. I want to see now. All right. Two Esau women his age. Showing where the box was, where I could donate, and then I woke up. All right, now it's planting season, and basically we're telling you ask them. No, you're going into learning about the healing herbs. Yeah, that's what you're going in. I had to go there too. He taught me that during the summertime. He taught me that. I went back to school. It was summer camp thing, and there was a lot of people I see to the tall of the school. See through the wall of my school, and I remember we was doing what was called like activity station, where we learned how to do something. It's hands on, and it was after class. And we all stayed in the class, and was lunchtime. And my old really good friend from elementary, he came over to me with a wrapped gift, and said it was because I gave him, reappeared gift early, rewrapped gift or reappeared gift early. That's what it said. Now I know what it means. All right. No, they don't want me to say none of y'all bring. They cutting it off. Every time you say something, say a certain word, it cuts it off. Simple. Yeah. They don't even have it on there anymore. As the crash dream of the church. He had it divided. It's not divided anymore. It's all in one now. All right. It's all in one now. I don't know. It is up. The cat was later asking for direction. She wasn't listening. Two Esau female my age. I spoke with them. Don't quit. Remember what it was about, but I don't remember the whole time. Whole time. They changed stuff. Yeah. Uh, the whole time, the other one tried to drive my focus away from what I was doing by trying to show her butt and her jeans, and she was on. And then when I didn't pay attention to her, she was confused as to why. And then I started over. Esau later was then showed showed me where the box was where I could donate, and then I woke up. I went to school summer camp. I'm just telling you, man, they done something to this. Now it's separated again. I went to summer camp. All right, a lot of people I see through the walls. Read that. We learned how to do something and hands-on and was after class. We all stayed in the class and it was lunchtime. My old really good friend from elementary came over with me with a rap gift and said it was because I gave him a repaired gift earlier, and I opened it and it was weed vape. And it had 3 brand new screw on weed, old cartridge, that old cartridge that you could screw on cartridge, not cartridge that you can screw on with a charge and 2 black ink pens to write and without. I thank him for it. And then I went sit down for lunch now around some people, but I don't feel very comfortable. And I was isolated myself from everyone. I also took a bite of the pen in the class and was very powerful. Off, a very powerful off one, and hit me. Let's see, a hit. I took a hit of the pen in the class and was very powerful. Very powerful of one, of one, of one hit. There was a lot of smoke. So I got up and went to the back and got a desk and I put it to the corner of the room because I wanted isolated to sit by myself. And I woke up. Mm-mm. You about to get another gift. And so you're going to another test. School, you learn something new. Eat what I give you. So you're going to learn something new to get more powerful. No, it's going to be more powerful. I don't know, you might be going to a gift that God gave you once before when you lost it. And He's going to give it back to you again. But this time, the test's going to be harder. But the gift's going to be more powerful if you succeed. When you succeed. And I was at this grocery store and I was buying whole food. 3 babies with me, newborn, 3 virgins. And I adopt them Israel children. No, because the dollar, she's still in that Hebrew learning. She got to get out there Hebrew learning. Tell her how she type. Tell her how she posts. You still going by what you learn. No, you got to get away from that. You're going to fail. You don't get out of it, you're going to fail. All right? Adopted them Israel children. Adopted them Israel children. And then as I'm buying stuff, uh, the carrier, and I have them fall all over while I'm not looking. And the food I have goes everywhere, so I'm looking for the children and young couple. Oh no, that's pretty good. Yeah, helps me pick the stuff up, and then I know where my baby is. And now my grandmother's house, and I'm looking for the baby, and the man that helped me was still there. And my other 2 babies, they was okay in the carriers. The man said to me, I think your grandmother took the baby. And when he said this, we both knew she did, and did something horrible to the baby. So I go into the living room with my grandmother, my aunt, and other Esau man, tall and slender, about 7 feet. And I go in there and no fear, but very upset, and I start saying, where where the fuck is my baby? I mean, that's what he had that in agreement with. All right. No. Um, dream ain't for you. It's not for you. I said all of them, each of them cows, what I knew about my grandmother had done something with the baby, so I explained to them loudly that if I do not know where my baby is, I'm going to put a curse upon you from God that will affect you for the rest of your life. And I said to all of them. Then my grandmother, she went upstairs, and the guy went over there to try to go over to where my other babies was. Uh-uh. I know what it means, but I ain't gonna stop it from happening. And he tried to intimidate me by acting like he was going to do something. So I picked him up, slammed him, and knocked him out. And he was out cold. I thought he was dead, so I went over and helped him up. He was out of it, and I helped him so I wouldn't catch a case. And then I see my grandma. She brought down a dead baby. And the baby was like a plastic flat paper. My grandma did voodoo on it and made it look separated. It's not your grandmother. It's not your grandmother. Mm-mm. Gave me the baby back, and she looked like a woman demon. I was upset, and I said to my aunt, like, see what she did, and you know she did this. Before I was upset. No, this continuation from what happened to you last time. This is a continuation. So God showing to you. No, just remember the covenant. And don't get upset or mad because you know it's coming. Encourage them, just like you said. Just put the curse on. Yeah. And no, because it's not your grandmother. It's not your grandmother. No, I know exactly who they are. Your auntie and your mom, right? And they're doing voodoo on you. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're doing voodoo on you. All right. No, don't lose the virgins. Remember the 7 virgins that you got to always take hold of. And babies represent what? Virgins. And so remind you, don't lose the virgins. Don't lose them. Why they doing their voodoo and all that? Because that's what they're doing to you right now. All right. No, they're doing it to you. It's right there. Because you talk about it's your grandmother, but who? Not your grandmother, man. Not your grandmother. That would be just like to say yeah. So nobody don't look like you. Come on, man. You'll get it, Jerry. Right. I just like you look in the mirror or something and you see you look in the mirror but you see your dad. Right. It's not your dad, it's you, because you look like your dad. And the people that doing you that look like the grandmother. They are her children, so they look like her. Yeah. Well, anyway, the baby back, she looked like a woman demon. And I was upset and said to my aunt, like, you see what she did to you? Uh-uh. See what she did to you, and she did this before, and I was upset. Yep, the food, it just came out that food situation. I was upset and went to go clean my cart of my food in the kitchen, see? Right in the kitchen and leave, and then I woke up. So tell the morning about their food eating too. And tell you who doing. Yep. Oh man, I got a lot in that drink. I'm not gonna keep on with that. All right. All right. May the Lord God bless them. Song of the man back. Yehuda, may the Lord God bless them. So, you know the song of the mighty man of valor, the shepherd, may the Lord God bless the mighty. The song of the mighty man of valor. Jared, may the Lord God bless them. Song of the mighty man of valor. Mighty woman of valor. The dollar, may the Lord God bless the mighty. Some mighty man, mighty woman found a down to me, Lord, for bless. Mighty song, mighty man of valor. Peace. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Put it with the anus, but I need to make it more. Yeah, you gotta do it. No, once you get hooked on, don't put no honey or nothing in it. You're gonna get it more. No, you about to go through something. Whatever test you didn't pass last time, you're getting a chance to do it this time, and then you're gonna receive more power when you pass. That was just that's in the dream. Read what Beverly Shelley telling me. That's what's going on. No, let's go back to that dream. What your dollar? I really don't want to read that dream. What she got to do, she got to get rid of that. All that teaching that you learn from them other people, you got to get rid of that. You don't get rid of that teaching that you learn from other people, you're going to go wrong, very, very wrong. All right. All I can do is tell it to you. I can't do it for you. All right. Well, you think that's okay? Well, you go ahead on then. If you don't think I know what I'm talking about, you just go right on ahead. Right on ahead. Let's go. Because you just starting out. You don't. You being stubborn, stiff-necked, and rebellious. Nobody how you post. When everybody posts, if I was to post something right now, people know where I'm at. Just like I post the punishment. Yep. Mm-hmm. Is that the tape? You had all those mirrors. You don't even know what the mirrors represent. If you know what the mirrors represent in that dream vision, post it. Yeah. Anyway, Jordan Young is there. Minister. Oh man. Hold up. Let me say that. All right. I know. That's the mail with courtroom down. That's why I am. Because he don't call me around this time. He don't call me around this time unless it's an emergency. All right. You're the youngest. There are many secrets that you do that they do not tell you. If a mother knows these things, her children will also know how to do these. Them also, God is revealing to them that you remember. When I post about Jerry, about Joseph, witchcraft, we have no power with this. Yeah, that's why I live a life of chastity, serve God, single minded. Yeah, that's why he's telling you about that about the lemongrass. No, man, because you're way more powerful than them. Whatever they can do to you, they don't have no power over us. Let me get back to the dial. No. And once again, I'm telling everybody, when you first start out on this journey, going back to your creative spirit and truth, you gotta get rid of everything that you learned from somebody else. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. If you don't get rid of it, it's gonna catch up with you. And then you're gonna try to mix, and then you're gonna go wrong. Better read Isaiah chapter 28. All of it, not just the first part of it, all of it. And then you're gonna get trapped, you're gonna get caught up, and then you ain't gonna know what to do. Yeah. I don't know what the mirrors represent. All right, you're gonna show it to you. All right. No, you got also that's how you word stuff. People know where you're at on your journey. Yeah. Take your time, learn. But anyway, I tell everybody, when starting this journey, because when I started out, I had all that I learned in college. I had all that I learned, learned in colleges. Put it like that. I had all that I had learned in, being in church house all the many years, under different denominations, Seventh-day Adventists, and all that hearsay, and this preacher preaching that, and that preacher preaching that, and this mean this, and that mean that. No, Lord showed me all them lies. So I had to get rid of all of that. And then after I got rid of all of that, then God started teaching me, bring me along. When I did one thing and got that down, then he gave me something else. And then when I got that, he tested me, then he gave me something else. And it kept going like that. Yeah. No, because if you don't get rid of all that other stuff you learn, because once I got rid of all that, and then after a period of time, by being obedient, obeying God, then he took me back to those things and showed me what they really mean and showed me the origin of them. As we going over that now. Right. So y'all can be fooled like the sea. All right. Anyway, don't take your time. Take your time. No, I don't remember my dream video last night. But I do remember what it was what it was going on this morning, Revelation. Revelation. No, it showed me what they did to Revelation. Yeah. I was sitting in class with a woman teacher, and I could feel her spirit. It was wicked and arrogant. She kept trying to come against me, and I was very displeased how she was trying to treat me. And she was very proud in her speech and trying to make me to appear as bad in her classroom. So I was thinking to myself that I know she doesn't have anything of God, nor does she have any knowledge of God. And I was thinking to myself the question I was going to ask her, to let her know that she does not have any knowledge of God, nor is she serving God in any way. And as everyone was walking out of the classroom, she was standing in the hall near the door watching everyone leave. So I stopped and said to her, "You are supposed to be serving your Creator, worship Him in spirit and truth. Do you even know who Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are?" A lot of people don't know. No, they don't. You'd be surprised how many people don't know who Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are. And no, she just looked at me. And she just looked at me quiet and couldn't answer. And I walked away. And then I remember being in the hallway, see a woman trying to sneak into the lady's class while she was away to get something from there. And I don't know what it was, but the people from down the hall saw her and started to chase her before she goes inside. Another dream, I saw a man up very close. God wanted me to see so I could feel the wickedness on the man. It was strong in your pure evil so much that it started my spirit of awakening from the dream. Jesus, that's the Antichrist. No, it could be Satan. It could have been Satan. Because you know he shapeshifts. Yeah. No, I didn't saw. I saw the policeman. I didn't saw Beelzebub. I saw Satan. I didn't saw this last one. The Antichrist. I saw them all three of them. All right. Now, see, if you start your spirit and you're waiting for the dream, Satan attacked, he shapeshift. He didn't shapeshift. He didn't shapeshift. And at the same time, he was telling me this is how the people are going to be changed. Yeah. It already started. It's already started, man. All right, well, go ahead on it. I also agreeing with the seeds. God telling me to prepare for summer, fall, and fall harvest because it showed me 2 seed patterns, summer and fall. All right. Well, I got a plant growing out there right now. No, The plant come from, I told you, God showed me the tree of life. And so when the same place where I saw the tree of life at, they had a mustard, yeah, mustard green tree grew. And I let it grow, then I harvest the seeds on it. And then I told you, once I harvest the seeds on it, all you got to do is throw it out there. And so when I threw it out there, I know it was a fall harvest for the green. Boy, them green seeds are so good. I got some growing now. Yeah, they grow 2 times in the season. They grow. Man, I'm talking about they grow beautiful, big and beautiful. A lot of people like the fall mustard green more than they like the summer. Anyway, let's go. All right, let's go. No, I'm not on the class for people. Let's just go there. Going back, yeah. You gotta hold on to God, man. Leave all the other stuff alone. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. You learn all that from all them different people. It's not gonna help. You gotta learn from the Most High Himself, as I tell you. Now does God talk to y'all in dreams and visions? Yep. Audible voice, similitudes, accidentals again. And again I say, Lord, how great is the multitude of the angels, and which is the greater, the angels or men? And I heard a voice saying to me, as great as the multitude of angels, so great is the race of men. Now remember what God calls us, and remember, well, all of it's going to be written, so I don't have to tell it to you about the reading. Yeah. And I heard a voice saying to me, as great as the multitude of angels. I know y'all feel good. I know, but we still have to wait. Great as the multitude of angels, so great is the race of men. And as the prophet has said, he set bounds to the nation according to the number of the angels of God. And again, I said, Lord, and after that, what? Because when we received the Torah, all of us had 2 angels. Now, I have more than 2 angels now. I have more than 2 angels. I have numerous angels. Yeah, no, I had got 2 angels not too long ago. But I had other angels, like when I went in the car, I had 4 angels. But these last 2 angels I got, they different. Yeah, they like the angels that, they like the angels that when King Solomon built the temple, and the angels went over the ark, and how their wings went back and stretched back on their own. So, yeah, those 2. They're lying down in the bed back there now. Yeah. No, she's gonna be all right. You just gotta give her a chance. She gotta give herself a chance. You gotta get out all that foolishness. Now hold on to it. Let it go. Let it go. Don't kill it. All right. So it says the nation according to the number of angels of God. But remember, all of us get an angel. Some get 2 angels. And again, I say, Lord, because when we accept the Torah, we got 2 angels. And again, I say, Lord, and after that, what will thou do? And will this become of the world after that? Because when you took me to the book of Revelation this morning, now remember what they said, whoever wrote that book of Revelation at the end, said don't add on nor take it away. All right, but what if the people that wrote that book had already taken away? What if they have already done that? Because when you start reading this, then you read the book of Revelation, then you say, oh, you can see what they had done. Yeah, they can see what they had done. All I'm going to do is just tell you. All right. No, that's all I got. That's all I can see. All right. No. Anyway. No, she haven't heard none of my lessons on the horse. See how she writes. Anyway, wilt thou do, and what will become of the world? Reveal to me all. And I heard a voice saying to me, hear, righteous John. After that is no pain. After that there is no pain. Now remember, that's in the book of Revelation. He's going to wipe away everything. In the book of Revelation. All right, so you can write, post it there, Jared. Post it. Jared, you know where that post it. Where he's going to wipe away all the pain and everything. Yeah, post it. I heard it this morning in the book of Revelation. Yeah. Anyway. After there is no pain, he'll write John, after there is no pain, there is no grief. He wiped away it. He'll write to John, after there is no pain, there is no grief. That's what he said. He's going to wipe all that away. Let me see. Because they're messing with it. Yeah. Again, I say, Lord, after that, what wilt thou do? And what will become of the world? Reveal to me all. And I heard a voice saying to me, hear, righteous John. After there is no pain, he's gonna wipe away all the pain. All right. There is no grief, taking away all the grief. There's no groaning. There's no recollection of evil, and there are no tears. There is no envy. There is no hatred of brethren. There is no unrighteousness. There is no arrogancy. There is no slander. There is no bitterness. There are none of these cares of life. And let me stop right there. Because, because like I said, like what I'm going through right now, I've been going through, I just go ahead and fight because I know one day it's going to be just, anything in my spirit that I'm fighting with now, the vexation of the spirit, fornication, adultery, whatever Satan trying to bring your past deeds upon you. You keep fighting because you know one day you ain't going to feel that. One day all that going to be wiped away, as God has promised us. So that's why we continue on fighting now. And keep continuing on fighting because we know that one day all that going to be gone. Everything. Just like Jesus said, first seek the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all these other things should be added on to. Because we know God going to get all that going to be done away with. Any little thing that you're going through or whatever, it's going to be done away with. And that's why God teaching us and showing us the shepherd of harms, how to endure. This is in other books also, but you can go right there, shepherd of harms. That'll be your best one. Okay, let's go. Anyway, I sit down and Satan be attacking me all the time with different things. Don't worry about that, because I know one day it's going to be over with. I just have to go through it. So right now, it doesn't last at all. Resist the devil, he should do what? Flee. Now I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with man. Is with man. Is with men, and he would dwell with them, and they should be his people, and God himself should be with them. God himself should be with them. And they should be his people, and God himself should be with them and be their God. And God will wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there should be no more death, neither sorrow, no crime, neither should there be any more pain. Because that's what I'm telling you now. I don't care what they did, we know they done something. For the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true faith. And he said unto him, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. And I will give unto him a third fountain of the water of life freely. All right. Now, I guess I read it all there. And he that overcometh shall inherit all things. I'll be his God, and he shall be my son. So, no, because I tell them, because somebody asked me that too. You up there with God, you consider yourself to be God. Yeah, I consider myself to be as my Father. Be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. I am one of the sons of God. I am one of the sons of God. Christ Jesus is my brother. All right. The whole angels are my brethren. All I can do is just tell it to you. Well, that's on you. If you don't feel that way, that's on you. I'm perfect even as I understand perfectly. That's until you know. That's what it says. All right. A third is fountain of the water of life freely. So what's the water of life? And he that overcomes should inherit all things, and I will be his daughter, and should be my son. But the fearful and the unbelieving, and the abominable, the murderers, the whoremongers, the sorcerers, the idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake with burning for fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That's the second death. All right. So let's go back. No, I mean, we read it now. All right. That's how she posted that. And that ain't the first time she did that. My dearest mother and my dearest sister. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good at all. All right. I'm just telling you it's not good. Yeah. You go ahead on. Mama was a whore, my daddy was a whoremonger. Now I never seen my mama doing any whorish ways. I'm going by the word of God. I never did see my daddy doing any whoremongering ways. I'm going by the word of God. I'm going how I was once young. And I know that they was once young. All right. Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Not me calling that. God said they are that. When I look back over their life, they ain't gonna tell you that day. Because just when I came into being and everything, yeah, my mom, she had that no, my dad, that's all she had. When I came into being. But I don't know what happened before I came into being. I don't know. My dad only had my mom, but I don't know what happened before I came into being. Like I'm telling you. All right. Because we come in after they repented. That's when we come in now. After they repented. Right. But before they repented, how were they? Can you get mad at me? That's God. God tell you how they were. No, just they have something that wasn't. All right. Well, I don't know your mom. I don't know nothing about it. Going by what the word of God says. The Lord should make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land, whether thou goest possessed. No, you know it ain't time. Don't start it. He says it's not time. Well, he said he ain't made it yet. He'll be there in a few minutes. All right. Anyway, no, let's see. And the Lord shall smite thee with consumption, with fever, with inflammation, with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blast, and with the mineral, and shall pursue thee until thou perish. And the heaven that's over thy head should be brass, and the earth under should be iron. And the Lord shall make the rain of the land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. It shall come to pass thou wilt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses should come upon thee, and overtake thee. For if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and observe to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I commanded today, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. So I can do is tell it to you. That's Belshazzar wrote that. You know where he got it from. Deuteronomy 28. Let's go. So anyway, so he told you how he's gonna write no. There's no bitterness, there's none of the cares of life, there's no pain from parents or children, there's no pain from gold, there's no wicked thoughts, there's no devil, there's no death, there's no night, but all is day. Now we went over that. It's the book of Revelation also. Right. There's no need of light of the sun, because before, and other sheep I had. Now this is Jericho post this. When Jericho he posted last time, but I didn't get to it. Post where there's another, no, that he have other sheep that are not of this fold. Hurry up, Jericho, post that. How the Lord God have other sheep, but they are not of this fold. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. No, I'll wait till he posts. You gotta know who y'all are. Yeah, he gonna post it. I have other sheep, 30 posts for Jericho. Our Lord God have other sheep, but they are not of this fold, because that's where you're about to go at. Man, you're so powerful, and God done give us everything. So just like Brother Shepherd said, if you're not hearkening unto the voice of the Lord that God, but what if you do hearken unto the voice of the Lord that God? What about all those blessings that he have bestowed on? No, we was once upon the curse, but we repented. Now we under the blessings, and they are up under the curse. That's why you see these people all at war and everything. No, man, it's about to get real, real bad for the whole world. Because he told you, I am a jealous God, commandment 6, commandment 7, commandment 8, commandment 9, commandment 10. Because they got you reading the commandments out the Holy Bible and still going to read the Torah. And that's where you need to go read the Torah, God's oral law. But you reading the Torah, I mean, you reading the Holy Bible, what they have done to it. But go read the Torah. I am a good shepherd, I know my sheep, and I am known of mine. And the Father know me, even so know I am the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have which are not of this fold, to them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and they shall be one fold and one shepherd. Therefore do my Father love me, because I lay down my life that I might take it up again. No man take it up for me, but I lay it down myself. I have power and I have power to lay it down, and have power to take it up again. This commandment I have received from my Father. Now remember, when you go read the prophets of Elijah, they tell you the same thing. I told you all that. All right, let's continue on. No. All right. See, no pain. See, there's no pain from parents or children. There's no pain from gold. There's no wicked thoughts. There's no there is no devil. There's no death. Death is done away with. There's no death. There is no night, but all day. And I said, as I said before, and the other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, that is, men who have been made like the angels. Now remember, that's what I mean. I told y'all to get that yesterday, and we just finished reading that. Don't let these people give you all those titles and everything. You're supposed to know who you are. We're the sons and daughters of God. We're a certain type of angel with a certain type of power, man. Well, let's keep on reading. Let's keep on reading. No, we ain't talking about no Christians, because we went over Christians yesterday. Right. We talking about those who worship God in spirit and truth. Yeah. Meet me not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snare. Use not much company of women that is single. These should be taken with her attempts. Let's go. No. As I said before, other sheep I have which are not of this fold, that is, men who have been made like angels. Did you get your number? Through their excellent course of life. Right. Well, let's go to the powerful father Abraham. And then when Jael, the holy angel, and told him, said, you can't tempt this man. This man's life is not with thee. And said that God have taken you as Zazel, since you won't be on the earth yet. He had given you Abraham on the earth. He had made Azazel mortal. He could die. And he had taken Abraham to take Azazel place and made him immortal, and that he could never die. And his place is up with him and him. Man, somebody posed that there. Father the father Abraham, when he tell Azazel, when Jael tell Azazel that. And that's what we do. We take angels' places. Let's continue on. You got your name and your number, huh? Let's continue on. There through their excellent course of life, them also must I bring, and they will hear my voice, and there should be one fold and one shepherd. There you go again. Yep, one fold and one shepherd. Yeah, that we say. No, I have which are now before, that is men who have made them, who have been made like the angels through the excellent course of life. Yeah, the sheep of another fold. That's who we are. That's what we have made ourselves. No, we don't go through all that. We obey the voice, keep the commandments, the laws, the statutes, and judgment. And we have chosen the excellent course of life. They haven't. No, they haven't. They still with Christianity, Hindu, Buddhists, and all them different religions and things. I warned them. And again, I heard a voice say it to me, because when God comes to you, He gave you two things. He said, I'm going to give you a new name, and you get a number. Yeah, I told y'all that. You can lose it. All right. Again, I heard a voice saying to me, because one saved is not always saved. Again, I heard a voice saying to me, behold, thou hast heard all these things, righteous John, deliver them to faithful men, that they also may teach others, and not think lightly of them, nor cast our pearls before swine, lest perchance they shall trample them with their feet. And so, no, because that's what we've been doing. We give them the books and everything. They throw all that back in our face. They don't want that. What they do, they take what they can sell. They go get what they can sell. Oh, not by might, not by power. Oh, I can use that. Yeah, then they twist and turn to make it what they be. But they want to be, but they're going to pay for that. They're going to pay for every bit of it. And then I heard them say the benediction the other day. They're going to pay for all that. Yeah. God's not playing with these people. Just telling you. No. Man, it's the power that we have. Remember. Well, it got some more. Yeah, it got a little bit more left to it. All right. I told y'all. And again, I heard a voice saying to me, behold, thou hast heard all these things, righteous John, deliver them to faithful men, that they also may teach others, and not think lightly of them. And we don't. Nor cast our pearls before swine, lest perchance they should trample them with their feet. And so, no, people know we've been telling them, warning them. Okay, no, they're taking lightly. Oh, that's not going to happen. Really? They can't do it. Not really. You think so, huh? All right. No, because we're going to do the judgment. Well, let's continue on. And while I was still hearing the voice, the cloud brought me down and put me on Mount Tabor. And there came a voice to me saying, blessed are those who keep judgment and do righteousness in all times. And that's what we do. We do the judgment. We posed the judgment yesterday. That is opposed. And then we also went to the gospel of Bartholomew with the judgment what Satan told you. And then we went to the vision of Paul, that judgment. All right, then you got the shepherd of Hermas in that judgment. Come on, man. Now every sudden, all of a sudden, nobody don't know about the judgment. That's all right. That's all right. No. And he said, this is ungodliness. This is Azazel. And he said to him, disgrace upon you, Azazel. For Abraham's lot is in heaven, but yours is upon the earth. Because you have chosen and loved this for the dwelling place of uncleanness. That's where it's at. Therefore, the eternal mighty Lord has made you a dweller upon the earth. And through you, every evil spirit of lies. And so they got all the lies that those people telling. But we know the truth is being uncovered as we speak right now. All right, I'm just telling you. For dwelling place of your uncleanness, therefore, eternal Lord, well, I should know who this Azazel is. All right. Because you have chosen love this dwelling place for your uncleanness, therefore, the eternal mighty Lord has made you dwell upon the earth. And through you, every evil spirit of lies. And through you, wrath and trials for the generation of the ungodly men. This is going on now. For God, the eternal mighty one, has not permitted the bodies of the righteous should be in your hand. Azazel. Because you gotta know, if you want to know, just like Joyce the Lion, she got her tattoos and all of them, writing these books and buy my CD, come on partnership with me and buy my praying hands and come come to the Jewish nation and come to our museums and we can see where Jesus walked and we can prove to you. Now they don't believe in Jesus, but they believe in your money. So they want you don't want to spend money. No, because now they're making a law. You go there, preach Christianity, you're going to be winding up in preaching Christ. Wind up in jail. Yeah. And then they bless the Jewish people. God gonna bless you. Then they have on everything with detail from head to toe. Yeah. Anyway, through you, every spirit of lies, and through you, wrath and the trials of generation of the ungodly men. For God, the eternal mighty one, does not permit the body of the righteous should be in your hand, and all that thereby the life of the righteous and the destruction of the unclean be assured. And of the unclean be assured. Hear this, my friend, and be gone with shame from you. For it has not been given to you to play the tempter in regard to all the righteous. Yeah. Depart from this man. You cannot depart from this man. You cannot lead him astray. He is an enemy to you, and those who follow you and love what you desire. That's what I'm telling you. They're talking about God loves all your Christians. We want all y'all to love one another, Christians. That's a lie. That's a lie. He is an enemy to you, and those who follow you and love what you desire. Behold, the vesture which is in heaven was formerly yours had been set aside from him. He's gonna take Azazel's place. And the mortality which was his has been transferred to you. So he became mortal, and for Abraham became immortal. All right. Anyway, all I can do is just tell it to you. And the angel said to me, know that from henceforth the eternal one has chosen you. Be of good courage and use this authority so far as I bid you against him who slandered the truth. Against him who slandered, so those, for Christianity and all the rest of them slandered the truth. We read that. All right. And what will thou do next? Who will thou judge next? Jesus said, hear righteous John, then the Christians. Now let's go. And those who don't believe in Jesus Christ, those who don't believe in the miraculous birth of Mary, he told you who he's going to judge all. All right. Be of good courage and use this authority so far as I bid you against him who slandered the truth. Should I not be able to put him to shame who has scattered over the earth the secrets of heaven? And so, no, when I listen to Bill deGrasse Tyson and all the rest of the scientists and all them people, no, I listen to them. Right. Because they think that, no, they know all the secrets of heaven. Well, you see, the sun doesn't really shine. The earth just spins. You see, the moon don't really set. The moon just stays in one spot, and the earth just spins. That's what they said. Yeah. That's what they did. Know all the secrets in heaven. Well, you see, yeah. No, all that comes from Isaiah. Them people don't know nothing, man. Them people don't know nothing. They don't, because God told you. He didn't tell Satan everything. Satan never don't know everything. They don't. Well, then why they can't create life? Why they can't go there, take some dirt, talk just like the Lord God Jesus, just like God did, shape and form and blow life, and then come a living soul. They can't do that. That's why they give you AI and everything and put out there so you can be scared of AI. How are you going to be scared of something? How can you be scared of AI? It's like being scared of the cell phone. And I was talking to the man that did it, the phone went whoop, and died. Got to go there and recharge. I'm just telling you. Got more than that going on, man. Yo. Because that's what Satan do. He put out stuff to make you afraid of him. And when you're not afraid of him, then you're not afraid of him, then he flees from you. And then he scandal your name, and scandalize your name, and see all type of evil stuff against you, and try to turn people against you. That's he's been doing it. All right, let's continue. No. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Shall not be able to put him to shame who has scattered over the earth the secrets of heaven and has rebelled against the mighty one? Say to him, become the burning coals of the furnace of the earth. Go as they down into the accessible parts of the earth, for your heritage to be over those who are with you. And all those are with as they are from head to toe. The lies and slanderous truth that they're doing, Dr. Fauci. Yeah. And all those that went along with them. Man, they got a lot of lawsuits coming down the pipe. A lot of lawsuits. Watch. Keep watching. Yeah. Anyway. No. I'll tell you again how Satan operates. You ain't got to listen to him. I'll tell you how Satan operates. Because he did it to me. Satan gets you to do his bit. Well, he stealing, lying, cheating, or whatever. He gets you to do that. And then after he gets you to do that, then he turns on you. He turns on you. He gets somebody else to do it to you. That's how Satan is. You get those policemen, those strange children, and you get them to do whatever they want them to do. Then after they do, then what? He sends somebody on them. Yep. They go out there and kill them innocent children. Satan get them to kill them innocent children. And when they kill the innocent children, then what? Satan sends somebody on them. That's how he operates. You got America? No, we're not. Well, even as Lord God put us in slavery, they didn't have to even treat us. And so that was Satan guided them to do, to even treat us. And now what's going to happen? That nation that enslaved you and even treated you, I'm going to judge. These are templates I prepared for the heathen beforehand. Now that's going on. Now they don't want that to go on. And so they try to get you to marry. Boy, don't marry one of the Israel people. It's right. So that judgment won't come up on them. But that's a lie. But that's why we just finished reading that. You're not going to leave them totally unpunished. I'm just telling you. So you can try to do all you want. There's only one way in. Well, you go ahead on, listen to Steve Harvey. They got many ways to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Really. All right. I'm just telling you, all I can do is just tell it to you, man. I've been listening to those lies all my life, man. Regurgitating the same thing over and over again, whatever new comes. Anyway, become the burning coals of the furnace of earth. Where is these there to the accessible parts of the earth? For your heritage is to be over those who are with you, ones who brought forth with the stars and clouds, with the men who portion you are, even those who exist on account of your being. Justification should be your enemy. Justification should be your enemy. Now depart from me by your prediction. And I uttered the words that the angel taught me. And then the angel said to me, answer him not. So God has given him power over those who ask him. So you in that church house saying amen and doing all that and agreeing with all that they're doing. That's y'all. That's y'all. Because if somebody found me and watched me around the store, everywhere I go and everything, somebody told them to do that. They learned it from somewhere. When little kids, they didn't do it. All right, that's what just finished reading. They're going to pay for it all. All right. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Because every time I think about it, I say, man, it gives me joy to know that they're not going to get away with it. Period. Hell is going to be their home. The abyss. All right. Well, you keep on. They're going to be in that fire. They're going to be burnt up in that fire. All of them. All those who choose the way of Israel. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. All right. That's what he said. The angel spoke to me again, say how much he speaks to you. Answer him not, in order that you may have no, that he may have no free access to you, because the Eternal One had given him weight and will in this respect. And I did that which was commanded me by the angel, and no matter how much he spoke to me, I answered nothing whatsoever. Possible for the I'm just well, go ahead on. Being afraid of self. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. No, man. I just figured you still on. That's on you. Come on, because we almost finished. All right. No, I'm just letting you know. All right. And there came a voice to me saying, blessed are those who keep judgment and do righteousness in all time. And that's what God had put in our hands. To keep judgment and to do righteousness in all time. Right, throughout. That's what we do. That's the power given. Just like what I told you yesterday, the power that we had, the power that we're going to do. When we see someone doing that foolishness and doing something with the art, we can bring the curse up on them, just like what Jared had in his dream. And when he told him no, when he cursed him, what you have done, and then he put the F word on him. That means you have to curse him. He know what it means. I told you that. Oh, he said a bad word. Yeah. Now God has told you that in the dream of vision. I already told you what that means. When I first heard that, I was shocked because I was going by what these pastors and preachers and teachers said all those many years. Right. No, that was to be gone. And God come down and tell you in a dream of vision. Yeah. And now you know that that'll be your father telling you what to go do. Oh no. God not praying for people. And that'll be telling you to keep judgment and do righteousness in all time. And so, no, that's all right. If you see that woman there and she got all that weave in her hair and she comes flirting you and keep on passing around you, I ain't about that, and she keep on doing it, then you can say what? All right. You can put a curse on her. Yeah. As thou have desired to do unto me, so let it be done unto you. You can put the curse on them now. All right. No, God already showed Jared what he have to do. Right. Jared is a prophet. So they're going to have a prophet that can't curse, man, go ahead on. You didn't have Christianity stuff. You didn't have foolishness. Because God didn't send us out with no power. He sent us out with power from up above to do righteousness and justice. Blessed thou, O Lord, who loveth righteousness and justice. Blessed thou, O Lord, who shattereth the enemy and who humiliates the presumptuous. So when we was coming across the Red Sea, what we say, oh, the Egyptians come. Come on, here they come. Oh, no, they come with the horse. Let's sing Kumbaya. No, you listen to that Christianity, man. You better leave that Christianity alone. Because we know how we walk. We don't walk. We walk with words. We walk. All we got to do is open up our mouths, just like Father Moses. All you had to do is open up Moses. All you had to do is open up his mouth. That man swallowed cohort. All right. All I do is tell you, blessed are those who keep judgment and do righteousness in all time. And blessed in the house, and blessed is the house which this description lies. And blessed is the house where this description lies. As the Lord said, he that loveth me, keepeth my saying, in Christ Jesus our Lord. To him be the glory forever. Amen. I gotta tell you, Joyce Elias, I listen to everything Joyce Elias said this morning. Now, one time did Jesus Christ come out of her mouth. God. Which God you serving, baby? Because you got on everything of Azazel from head to toe. Right, and everything come out your mouth is according to your father Azazel. And there's no Christ Jesus coming out your mouth at all. And listen to him. T.D. Jakes might say it once or twice, but that's it. All of them do that. Yeah. Then you're holding up the sign of darkness, and then you want me to go along with you. No matter how much you speak, answer not. Don't go along with them people. Don't go along. Don't. All right. No. What, did I miss something? All right. No. Well, let's go there then. No, y'all know so much. Let's just go there. I'm gonna debunk you right now. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm gonna debunk them right now with all that lying and stuff that they do. They lie like a rug. Yeah, I ain't gonna take that long. Now we're going to with God and Jerry. Yeah, second address. No, because that's where it's at in second address. I know it's there. Because they're going to walk. They're going to walk. You know, the reason for everything on the sun. Yeah. Because the women out there want to be men and don't want the men. You don't tell me what to do. Then they got the men out there twitching like women. That's what they're not doing that. Come on, bro. And God said that was in your land. Your men are like, somebody post that. Yeah. Somebody type in. Type in, men are like women. Your men are like women. All right. Type that in. Don't read. Post that. Because that was one of the prophecies that I brought to the Israelis when I was over there. Yeah. Let me see. No, I gotta put this down. This is your time. Because, all right. Because once we start, man, we not fit, man. Once we start, no, bro. Once we start, they're gonna be so afraid of it. That's why I had Jared gotta go back. Jared gotta go back and read 15. I didn't go to that part. I didn't read it correctly. The part where about the satellites falling from the sky and the drones falling from the sky. Yeah, I didn't read that correctly. Hold up. Oh man. Hello? What is it? Yeah, it's oh man. Now I gotta cut it short. Man, I ended right on time. That was God. I have to cut it short. I'm sorry. We'll get to it more. It's a lesson by itself anyway. All right. Now we'll cut it short. That's all right. I mean, I still have neighbors. No, we went through the lesson. It's not like we didn't go through the lesson. Come on, no, wait, Asa. Yeah, I gotta stay with Asa. I know I was waiting on Asa. No, I gotta bless Asa. Right. Now say, speak on my Lord, and say unto me, thou art so troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than me? He that made them? I tried. I can't do it. I tried. And he said, no, Lord, but a very grief have I spoken, for my reins pain every hour, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High and to seek out the parts of his judgment. And he said unto me, thou canst not. And I said, wherefore, Lord, whereunto was I born then? Or why was not my mother womb then my grave, that I might not have seen the travail of Jacob and the worrisome toil of the stock of Israel? There's a reason for everything. We had to go through this to show the world that we are the most powerful. Them people can't do what we do. They can't do it. He said to me, number me the things that are not yet come. And give me together the droughts that are scattered abroad. Make me the flowers green again that are withered. Open me the places that are closed, and bring me forth forth the winds that in them that are shut up. Show me the image of a voice, and then I will declare to thee all things that thou livest to know. And I said, O Lord, thou bearest rule. Who may know these things? But he that hath not his dwelling with men. For as me, I am unwise. How may I then speak of things whereof thou askest me? And then he said unto me, like thou canst not know it, like as thou canst do none of these things that I have spoken of, even so can thou not find out my judgment, or in the end, the love that I have promised unto my people. And boy, that's where he at now. Yeah, he's going through the love that he has promised us. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail, let the heathen be judged. And thy sight, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nation may know themselves to be but men. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of man. No, man, you better pay attention to what's going on, man. All right. Because you're at the end. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord should be performed against Babylon, every purpose. And to make the land of Babylon, what is it? Desolation without inhabitants. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might has failed. They have become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. All right. No going on, post fellowship. All I can do is just tell it to y'all, man. Because y'all supposed to be enjoying the dream, the vision, the audible voice. He revealing more knowledge and wisdom until he giving intellectual wisdom. Man, y'all supposed to be enjoying that, man. It's a beautiful journey, man. Oh, it's a great journey. No, because when you're in Christianity, man, you be miserable. Christianity is misery. Oh, it's misery. It's never have enough. Never satisfied. Always something. Yeah. No, your mind don't be on it because they have taught you the ways of the heathen. So your mind don't be on it even though you're living it. You can be right there with somebody. Yep, and they have all that by you not knowing it. And you can't see it. So you get out of it, then when you get out of it, you look back into it and say, man, you see that you were living with Satan himself. Or you was dating Satan. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, give me what is mine. Give Caesar what belongs unto Caesar, give God what belongs to God, give me what is mine. Jesus said, the eternal bless thee and keep thee, eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Eternal lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Hear Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all of my women, not yet. Tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening is what? New moon, Elder Shazor proposed it to you. All right. This is not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. I am Elijah until next time. Man, you should enjoy that. You better enjoy it.